Hey folks, this is Matt. Just doing a little vlog, letting you guys know some stuff. Number one, want to give a shout out to John, Zer0Cool1389. I know quite a few people asked this during my Q&A, so to let those guys know, John is back with a new channel after YouTube fucked him up on his old channel. And actually, I'll put the link down below. It's called The Zer0Cool. I'll put the link down below to his channel. He just uploaded a 2-hour podcast with him and another nice guy, Matt Thomas. And John talks about what happened, what YouTube did, how YouTube fucked him over, as well as a few topics, what he wants to do in the future. So for those who want to know what happened to John, want to see his new channel, started one up very recently. Again, I'll put the link down below. It's the Zer0Cool. And again, if you go to that link to his channel and you click on videos, he has the first video up, which again is about a 2-hour and 11-minute podcast, which again he goes into what happened to his channel among other stuff. And he's going to be putting more stuff on that channel. Also, another great guy, Fabio, the Italian Stallion 51. He was in the military. He was overseas. He's still in the military, but he was overseas. Now he's back home. Very nice. So I think he'll be doing a couple videos. I think he just did one on Mel Gibson. He's doing a Q&A. I'll put the link down below for those interested. Very nice guy. Really cool guy. Good friend. Just wanted to give a mention to those two guys. They deserve it. Second off, a few quick thank yous. One is to a guy named Ken, aka Shamozen, who actually sent me this. Stan Bush's new CD called Change the World. I think if you go on YouTube, you can find this to listen to for those wanting, but it's very nice to have this. I'm a fan of Stan Bush. Has 11 songs on there, including new versions of Never Surrender, Dare, and The Touch. And some new songs like Change the World, Warrior, Born to Win, The Story of Love, Live Your Dream, Break These Chains, The Other Side of Love, and The Secret. And listen, it was pretty decent. Pretty decent. The new songs, I probably like the first couple new songs the best. Never Surrender kind of sounded almost the same. So I didn't notice too many differences. Maybe I like the older version a little bit more. Dare, kind of the same. The Touch sounded a bit crisper. I will say I probably like this version of The Touch more. Not hugely different, but still nice to see new versions of those songs. One thing you do notice is that Stan Bush uses a lot of the same lyrics. If you ever listen to this, count how many times he says either when your back's to the wall, and how many times he says never surrender. Not just in the Never Surrender song, but in all the other ones. How many times he says never surrender and when your back's to the wall. So, but this was a nice gift and it was fun to listen to. And so I definitely give a thank you to Ken, aka Shamozen, for that. Very nice of him to do so. This was fun. And second off, a nice guy named Travis actually sent me this for the Tobe Hooper marathon. These 3 films are pretty shitty, but just even shittier is Tobe Hooper's Mortuary. So at least I have it to watch on DVD instead of online. And I did watch. It's pretty damn bad. You'll hear about that later. But thanks to Travis for sending this. I'm still going to keep this, even though these are all bad films, especially this. I'm going to keep this for the Tobe Hooper collection. Nice to have. So for Travis, if you're watching, thank you for that. But yeah, as for what's coming up next, it's going to be my continuation of the Tobe Hooper marathon. I've pre-recorded quite a few of them. Still have a couple to watch and do reviews for. But yeah, I'm going to do reviews for Life Force, Invaders from Mars, his TV movies like I'm Dangerous Tonight, The Apartment Complex, Spontaneous Combustion I'm going to do, Night Terrors, Crocodile, Mortuary, Toolbox Murders, Jinn, which was his last film. After that, well, I'm doing this on a Saturday, and if all things go well, tomorrow, aka Sunday, I will be seeing the new Blade Runner movie, Blade Runner 2049, because I have purposely avoided the big trailers. The only thing I've seen from it is the very, very first teaser, which was Ryan Gosling in the desert, and then seeing Harrison Ford. That's all I saw. And then a few pictures, Ryan Gosling looking beaten with some neon on him, and like a big hologram of a Asian woman. That's all I've seen, and I'm glad for that, because it's a 2-hour, 44-minute movie. And the stuff I've heard, I know it's got a lot of good reviews, but honestly, the stuff I've heard seems pretty good. It seems pretty worthwhile. I have a good gut feeling this will be the opposite reaction for me of Star Wars The Force Awakens. So I look forward to it. I'm sure a lot of people won't like it either, but I don't care, because a lot of people like Wonder Woman, and I thought that was a piece of shit. Still think it's a piece of shit. So I care what I think, because I have my own opinion. If I think something looks like shit, I don't want to see it. That's why I'm not seeing the new It, or Cult of Chucky, or Leatherface. I know people are still asking me about those three things. I'm not seeing them because I'm not wasting 5-6 hours of my time paying or watching a movie. Well, you find it for free. I don't want to spend 6 hours of my time watching 3 movies that I think are going to be pieces of shit and wasting my time, and then did nothing out of it. Did nothing in return. Sorry, I did nothing out of it. I don't get paid from these videos. This is a hobby for fun. When the hobby starts feeling like work, that's when you need to step away. So I did nothing out of it. I'm not wasting my time with those 3, or Jeepers Creepers 3. With those 4 movies, I'm not wasting my time on them. Um, I have enough crap to watch with Tobe Hooper's later films like Jinn and Mortuary and fucking Night Terrors. So, but at least that was a decision I made. So aside from the Tobe Hooper Marathon and Blade Runner 2049, I think honestly what I'm going to do is take a break when I get done with the Tobe Hooper stuff. Because Blade Runner 2040, if I'm able to see that tomorrow, you'll see a review Sunday night or Monday. Probably Sunday night, if I'm able to. And then Tobe Hooper Marathon. I'll still be on the Sausage Factory that Pizzow hosts with a lot of great guys like Cameron, B-Movie Mike, Jay Stingray, Orc, Cole, and others. Uh, pretty much every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time, on a channel called The Sausage Factory, which is like a video Google Hangout show where they invite me and talk about movies, talk about the topic at hand. But I think at the Tobe Hooper Marathon, I'm going to take a break, honestly, because I'm burning myself out. When I look back, I've made over 400 videos in less than a year. That's what I mean by being burned out. People are like, yeah, right. No, believe me, count them. Because I did a Steven Seagal marathon, I did a Sylvester Stallone marathon, I'm doing a Tobe Hooper marathon, I did a John Candy marathon, I did a Bill Paxton marathon, I did a mini Jet Li marathon, where I talked about mostly his American films. I did 6 video game playthroughs that people asked for. One on my other channel, Rambaraf Films of Ghostbusters, because of the Ghostbusters theme had copyright. And then 5 video game playthroughs on this channel of Fear, Doom 3, Evil Within, Dead Space, and Alien Isolation. The films Till from Germany sent me, which was a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff in there. The Underworld films, a lot of new films like Alien Covenant, Baywatch, Wonder Woman, Kong Skull Island, Kidnapped with Halle Berry, John Wick 1 and 2, the 3 Triple X movies, the 3 Brendan Fraser Mummy movies, The Mummy with Tom Cruise, I reviewed some stuff that Corey sent me, like Masters of Horror episodes. I reviewed some Hitchcock films that I didn't get around to a long time ago, but felt I should. And I did to myself. No one to blame but myself. And that I was going to do another marathon. That's why you saw all those numbered movies, like Eight Heads in a Duffel Bag, 2012, 2001, 2010, 8mm, 8mm 2, 1408, that piece of shit film called Cell with John Cusack. I did it to myself. I burned myself out. Did no one else to blame but my own. So after hopefully Blade Runner and the 2012 films, 2012, Tobe Hooper films. After Blade Runner, Tobe Hooper films, I'm probably gonna take a break. Could be a month, could be a few weeks, I don't know. But yeah, I've one time I said I was going to do George Romero, but I kind of took a step back and said I'm not going to do him for that because I want to go into, if I go into another marathon, I want to go into it with gusto, not half-assing it. And if I feel myself burned out, it's time to take a step back, but not yet. And we'll finish the Tobe Hooper stuff and things. So yeah, I probably don't, I just, again, at least 400 videos I've made since December of 2016 to October of 2017. So, that's not even a full year. I mean, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. And it's only the first week of October. So even if you scratch that out, that's, still 10 months if you scratch this week. So, yeah, again, I did it myself. I mean, that's like doing 365 days a year. That's like more than one a day. So I need to slow down, and I need to, anyway. So I know people are pissed that I did not see Jeepers Creepers 3, Stephen King's It, and Leatherface, Cult of Chucky, but I don't want to waste my time. Life is so short. I don't want to waste my time watching 4 movies I don't give a shit about. Wasting those 4 be 6, 8 hours of my life, 7 hours of my life. Get nothing in return. Seems kind of pointless. And yeah, after just want to calm down after the Tobe Hooper stuff. Maybe once in a while do one video, at least for like a month or so. Just that's what you do for burning yourself out. So that's pretty much it. Either way, not much else I can say other than that. Saw a couple trailers that seemed kind of interesting. There was one with Antonio Banderas and Carl Urban that a friend of mine sent me a trailer to. Act of Vengeance or something like that. It's directed by Isaac Florentine. Hey, guy did Undisputed 2 and 3, Ninja, Shadow of a Tear. Doing an Antonio Banderas Carl Urban action film. Looked pretty good. I'm not sure that's the exact title, but that looked interesting. Another one looked interesting was Mayhem, starring, I think he's from Walking Dead, Steven Yeun. It's the guy who directed Wrong Turn 2 and Everly, which I enjoy that director. His films don't really get a lot of love. Granted, he did one shitty film, Knights of Badassdom, but you know what? I liked Everly. I never understood the hate for that film. And Wrong Turn 2 I thought was actually pretty decent. That one is kind of Office Space meets Battle Royale. I mean, I guess it's kind of like the Belko Experiment, but I don't know. This one looked better to me than the Belko Experiment. It did. I think it's called Mayhem. It looked pretty fun. And then a Keanu Reeves film called Replicas, sci-fi. His family dies and he brings them back via cloning. Seems okay. Might be maybe not a great movie. Seems like it could be a decent movie. Replicas with Keanu Reeves. So you know, hopefully, you never know. Trailer's automatically better than Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves, Eli Roth directed. I don't know if it's true. I heard that Death Wish got pushed back or taken off in November. I'm like, good. When I saw the trailer, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. I just went, remake Rolling Vengeance instead. You know, remake that movie about, it's Death Wish, but it's with a fucking monster truck instead. Guy uses a monster truck to get back at the bad guys. Do Rolling Vengeance if you want to remake a vigilante movie, which that's coming out on Blu-ray. Rolling Vengeance. Never thought those words were leave my mouth, but this month, October, Rolling Vengeance. Yes, a vigilante movie where a guy uses a monster truck. Unfortunately, it's not as violent as I'm making it seem like. That's what I mean. Like, that's a remake that could work. But nowadays, they probably fucked it up. But anyway, don't leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay tuned for maybe Blade Runner 2049. Maybe. Hopefully. And the Tobe Hooper films. After that, probably just going to take a break. Maybe a month. Just, I actually did count. Because when you go to your page for videos, there's like 30 videos a page. And I went back. I'm like, that's like 14 pages. What? Over 400 videos since December. Jeez, no wonder. And some of them, I mean, that's a lot of videos. But, yeah, I did it myself. But thanks for watching. Take care, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.